that you're better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I bought the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never got involved if I knew I would get so attached. I promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning. But I know my heart forever bleed. Truth is that strangers like magicians. Stop acting, think I believe that's catfish, poor performance. Watching.
Now, from the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio, EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cleveland Browns. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19.
On the ground, here's Quinshawn Judkins. He's inside the 40, inside the 20. And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Joey Sly on now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Browns will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Here's Smith to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
Yellow. 43, 15. Right side.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. No time to get the separation there. The incompletion is going to bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
57. 15.
Mims sent in motion here. On third down, Mahomes. He'll try and get there on the ground. He'll be stopped here, short of the first down marker. Penalty flag is out as well. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long.
Let's go, Blue Lady!
Motion man is Rice. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Hey, Ripley! Yep. All right, hey, 57, color, 57, color. Hey, Sunday. Hey, Ripley!
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Shador on first down. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jaden Hicks.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Finds room inside the 40. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
On second down, Mahomes. That's right, it's Jared Wiley, the tight end. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Attack!
incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
And that is just a bad time for a mental mistake. You have to secure that ball before you worry about turning upfield. You know it's 4th down. You know where the marker is. You've got to make that catch and keep this drive alive. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards. Here's 3rd and 7.
60, Eagle, 60.
From the gun, it's Shador. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That is George Karlaftis. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. Here comes Smith on the return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Attack! Yellow! Yellow!
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be taken down. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Go on,
Putting the tight end in motion. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Ready up!
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And despite a nice juke, he's going to get a yard to show for it. 2nd down.
Ready, break!
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Exiting the pocket right. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go! Liking 18!
They'll run the toss here with Judkins. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
70.
On 2nd down, Sanders. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football as they've got it 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Here's Ethan Evans now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. Hawaii. Collect.
They'll send Worthy in motion. First down throw, Mahomes. That is to Wiley, open on the left. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up manageable 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 43, 15. 15, yellow, 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 yellow. 15. What's that?
To throw is Mahomes. Got a man, that's Rasheed Rice. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Mahomes to Rice for a big play. 59 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hands. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Hey, dribble it, dribble it. Hey, 57, 57. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Right back to the air for Mahomes.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so high. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Easy, easy, easy.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. And he's in. Rasheed Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. you didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Hold it ready. Ready.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Sanders. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Got 70 Timberwolves.
Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll run with Judkins. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Jaden Hicks on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This one from 41 yards out. Sly's kick is good. And the Browns will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, Ripley.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Hey, Sunday. Hey, 43. Hey, 43. Hey, Ripley.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Rice. That is catch number 60 for the season.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
All right, go, little left. Hey, 57, 57.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. This will be caught. What a play call for the touchdown. The backwards pass leads to the forward pass. Leads to the end zone for 6. Here's Butker now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs are on top. It's 14-10.
14. Browns 10.
So, final seconds of this 1st half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. On 1st down, it's Sanders. Now he'll air one out. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Let's go.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he will go all the way. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Butker now for the point after. He's got it. And the Chiefs are out to a 21-10 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60. Ready?
From the gun, a give to Judkins. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Down at the 26. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Now Shador going up top. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off of the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
What can they do here on third down and 7?
Cowboy 80.
Sanders will throw it. Out to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. Hunting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 34-yard line.
Yellow.
Motion man is Rice. The RPO. That one is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Number 6 brings up second and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 4.
Fire down these two. 180. Right side.
They'll go with Chubb. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. That is hard. He gets the hook up with Rice. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Mahomes to Rice for a big play. 35 yards. Set to go now on first and 10.
Yellow. 180. Right side.
On the draw, this is Smith. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 24 now, here is second down and 5.
Yellow. 180. Right side.
Once again, it's Smith. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. On first down, they go right back to Smith. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
180!
Here's Chubb. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Mahomes now on second down. To the goal line and in. Rashard Smith. Touchdown Chiefs. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Hold the ready. Ready. 7.
On the ground, Judkins. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up 8 out to the 33-yard line.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Come on.
We'll try and run for the first with Judkins. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signals he's got enough for the first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10.
60 Eagle, 18 Cardinal.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
2. 60 Eagle. Ready.
Now, Sanders is going to air this one out. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and down. They got him.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
He'll get that to Quinshawn Judkins. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing by this amount. It just feels like, why not, right? Just continue to test this defense, see if you can get something going in the downfield passing game. And nice job by the secondary, understanding what's coming, understanding the offense. They really have nothing to lose.
A gain there of 23 yards. It's a Browns first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
On first down, right back to Sampson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
26. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go.
Now it's Sanders. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Ready.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's a run. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Cleveland. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Fire on these two. Our go Willie.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Hey, 57, yellow. Let's go, Ollie.
He connects with Mims. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. And the Chiefs have a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and it'll be second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by, there is a lot of space open underneath. So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took up way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
He's got his man, and he finds Worthy. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, KC.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this two-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Now Chubb loses the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down.
Attack, attack!
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Their own 21-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. Here's Sanders to throw. That's caught. It's Isaiah Bond. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. Open man is the tight end, Harold Fannin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
At the 47-yard line.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
It's now 2nd and 10.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
He's going to try it here again. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Browns. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
That is hot. And they get the two-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points. All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Yellow. I color.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
On 2nd down, Chubb. And they'll take this down inside the 35. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Yellow. Orange and blue, lady.
Give up the middle to Smith. Now, flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty.
Yellow.
Mahomes going to keep it himself. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
That's over the middle. And caught by Rice. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
And after that 1st down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a 1-possession game.
On 3rd down, they go with Chubb. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Jumbo jet. It wasn't easy.